What is up, guys, gals, and are you awesome? Awesome means and gamers of different shapes and sizes. It is me, Josh again, Proxy, bringing you some Apex Legends today on the PlayStation 4 Pro, and it is pretty freaking awesome. I've been addicted to this game recently. I do not know why. I think it's because it's one of those passive games. It's kind of like mobile games. You know how you can just like pick up a mobile and just play a little game. You don't have to really worry about spending money for it because obviously it's free to play as well. I think that Apex is kind of doing that for me. I have so many games I need to play through. I'm currently trying to play through Rage 2, which I was really enjoying. But then it was that kind of thing where I had a little bit of a break, and I've just been playing these like free-to-play games like Dauntless and Apex, and it's kind of just like filled in a void, you know, that kind of thing where you don't really want to dedicate yourself to something narratively. You just want to play some stuff that you can fire and forget. I think that's kind of what Apex Legends, Fortnite and stuff is about, just fire and forgetting. But with that being said, I feel like something that's really special about these games is not the journey of going through the match. It's not about just like surviving and winning. It's those tense and epic moments that you can experience. Ones like this, and it's this kind of thing where me and Campix, one of the mods for the channel, was just playing casually, and our teammate abandoned us, and we ended up getting kind of like trapped by this enemy team. These three people were trying to kill us. We're hiding in this building. I set up the perimeter fences, as you saw there, were trying to look after us. I could have probably put them inside this building to kind of like give like initiation damage for when they rush through the thing, but we're like pumping as much stuff as possible into looking after ourselves. You can see an enemy Gibraltar there and potentially somebody else finally able to... Oh no, I was about to put down the gates for that door, but they are rushing in. It's like oh, someone's throwing a grenade as well. The cool thing about the generator, though, is that it will destroy grenades. I have found that when you're in buildings, though, it sometimes won't, which is really weird. But here we are having a showdown. I randomly get this grenade, throw it, all the people are rushing in, and we get a triple kill, baby. That is so freaking cool. Never happened to me, and again, I feel like this is what this game is about. It's about those moments, about those really epic things that happen. And it's cool because it's just two of us, and it's that thing too where when you come to play these games and you see like a lone player, your initial thought is, I can take them, I want to kill them, I want to be the person that gets their loot. That's kind of what the whole thing is about as well. It's about the loot game, and so people get addicted to that kind of core concept to these kind of battle royale games. It's like, I could get more like awesome loot, you know, maybe I'll get like a yellow shield, a legendary shield, or whatever like I've got right now, and we're busy here just like looting down and some really bad stuff happens. But it's that kind of thing where, as you saw, all those people just rushed in. They were like, we want to kill them, I want to kill them. It's that everybody wants to try and kill us first, and it can put you in a really bad spot if you kind of go brain dead zombie. You know, it's kind of like reminds me of, what was that film called with Will Smith, I Am Legend. It's like I Am Legend with the zombies that just rush at you, or say like World War Z. They're not thinking about their like their surroundings, they're not thinking about their own safety, they just want to kill you. And it's that thing where the mentality happens in Apex Legends as well, or PUBG, or Fortnite, any of these battle royale games, and it's just a fascinating concept. It's like greed, in a sense. I guess you could class it as greed. It's that thing where you really want to be working together as a team when it comes to, say, Apex Legends. Don't just be rushing in there trying to get the kill. Try and, even if it is like a waiting out thing, it's like a siege. You want to try and do the siege, like, say, if you're playing, like, Total War, you would hold down the enemy castle in a siege and make them run out of resources and stuff like that. You want them to be stuck in a position where you can actually take them down slowly. It's like lions trying to hunt a deer. But if the lions rush in, they may end up getting the buckhorns, you know, of the deer, and you don't want that. But I thought it was a really cool moment. Comment section below, let me know, what do you think to those kind of moments? Have you ever had any? Let me know about them in the comment section below too. Are you enjoying this gameplay? I'd love to know all of your opinions when it comes to the content on this channel. Are you enjoying Apex Legends stuff? I'm really enjoying it. I'm playing a lot, so I like to feel like I should share these experiences with you. And so that's what I'm going to do. We are now playing as Octane. Initially we were playing as Watson. Now I'm playing as Octane, who is probably my second favorite. Oh, I don't know actually. Maybe second, third favorite character. The ones I usually go for are now it's Watson, Gibraltar, and Octane. I don't really have kind of like a preference really. It's just kind of like the ones I want to play as. And so I guess it depends on the scenario, but also the combination of your team. And so when it comes to Octane, which I've kind of explained in the past as well, it kind of reminds me of the stim character in Titanfall 2, where you can stim yourself, run really, really quickly, and instead of like in, say, Titanfall 2, where you'd stim and also heal yourself quite fast, in this you stim, which actually hurts you, but you passively heal yourself over time, which is awesome. It's kind of like a double-edged sword. All the characters have kind of like a double-edged sword to all of their abilities. Like, say, Wraith can make herself transparent and invulnerable for a bit, but she can't attack while she does it, and also enemies can see her move while she does it too. So it's that kind of thing where, again, everything has like a benefit, but also things have like a weakness to those things as well. But as you can see here, what I am doing is just rushing through the gameplay. I feel like you don't want to see the down moments, the things like where nothing is really happening, and you just want to see those core moments of combat. Grabbing the L-Star here as well. I'm a heavy weapons dude. I don't know if anybody else is like that. Is there any dudettes, any dudes, any guys, any gals who just like using the heavy weapons? I think it's because I like to hip fire, so I like to rush in there and then just kind of like shoot from the hip. I like to Tommy gun it, as I like to call it, and that's not me kind of like saying, as I was doing with that first example clip at the beginning of this video, of just kind of like rushing in there and just trying to get the kill first, but it's that thing where I find that I do better at shooting from the hip in general. I'm trying to get better at it when it comes to using scopes and stuff. The funny thing about the L-Star, though, is that you can't actually put a clip on it because it is kind of like an exotic weapon. I'd class it as a legendary weapon. I don't really like the word exotic. It sounds like a cocktail or something. I don't know why. It's just really weird. But I find that, like, because the heavy weapons just allow you to kind of like have that constant rate of fire and that really large clip, you can kind of just like spread shot like all over the place, and it can actually kind of like suppress enemies too, which is really good about heavy weapons in games in general. Like, say if you think of, I think it was called Desert Storm, Combat Desert Storm or something like that. It was a really awesome game back on the PlayStation 2 and like old Windows, maybe 2000. Awesome game, but you had a character that basically did like suppression. You also had like a Delta Force game that was like that. I played some really funny games back in the day, but I really like those kind of like squad-based shooters. You know, like say, for example as well, Freedom Fighters on PlayStation 2. That kind of had that as well, where you played as like one character, but you had like a squad of guys following you. And it was that thing where you could use them in different situations to like hold down a position and, you know, like repel enemies and stuff like that. It was really awesome, and you can kind of do that in this game by yourself now, or just in games in general where you can be that dedicated role where usually you'd have to play as the focused kind of like team leader, but now you can actually play as the support. Now you can actually play as the heavy guy, and I really like playing as the heavy guy. I usually like to play as the support in games. Like, you'll see some Dauntless gameplay soon where I've ended up finding that I don't like to play the main combat role. I really like to support my team as kind of like a medic. I've always liked to play as a medic. You've seen this when I play like Evolve or like Battlefield and stuff. Medic is my jam. If I can bring people back to life, if I can like heal people over time and allow them to benefit from my kind of buffs that I'm able to provide, I will do that. I will allow them to potentially win and survive for as long as possible. There's just something kind of really meta about that. There's just something where it kind of like, it really allows you to kind of like go above and beyond the core gameplay of just shooting stuff. And I do love shooting stuff in games, you know, like I've been getting quite good at this game now, I feel. Like, I think last night we ended up getting a triple win in a row, which was quite awesome. And it is that thing though where you kind of end up, you know, finding that maybe there was more to life than just shooting, that maybe you want to do some more things for your team. Like, you'll find that you want to be a distraction. Like, if you want to play as Mirage, you can do the distraction stuff. It's just interesting. You know, we are actually reaching the end of this fight now, this video. We're actually got 4 squads left. Just going up to that little drop pod there too, trying to get some weapons there as much as possible. Did I get a replacement L-Star? I think I left the L-Star there. But we are going here for one of the last enemy teams, throwing some grenades in. Again, trying to play that siege kind of thing. Don't be rushing in there. You want to try and like hold them down. They are trying to push out though. They do actually have an enemy caustic, as you saw there too. And is that a Mirage or is that our own Mirage? I don't know. There's just so many Mirages going all over the place. That is the thing. If you have like a mass amount of Mirages from different squads, it's chaos. I'm surprised the frame rate doesn't just die. I can't see anything in there, so I'm just going to throw a bunch of grenades. It looks like we have actually taken down the enemy squad though, which is fantastic. Our teammates who are playing as caustic, and I believe that is a Pathfinder, are doing pretty well for ourselves, which is awesome. Fantastic. Let me know, have you been having any good teams lately, or have you been having some bad ones? We've been finding that if you play ranked, I don't know if you've tried the ranked mode yet, you'll actually get a really good potential set of squad mates, because obviously you'll be playing as randoms, but it allows you to kind of like properly matchmake. If you just play the standard play game mode, then you will be kind of like mixed with random kind of like skill sets and stuff. But if you do it with ranked, then you will actually have a type of skill set that is set to your own rank as well, which is really cool. And it's that kind of thing where it benefits over time in the future as well, because obviously people will get different ranks the longer that the ranked mode is out. And I kind of like that. I think it's kind of awesome. Trying to pin this dude here who rushed over to this drop pod, it seems that they've actually ended up getting themselves stuck on the wrong side of the map. This is the thing you have to remember, is that the dome is always coming in. My team there suppressing the enemy, which is just cool. I love it when you see your team work together in like simultaneous kind of like combat. Guy there trying to hide on a ledge. We were able to take him down though for the count. It seems that everybody's hiding down here in this kind of like waterworks facility, I guess you would call it. And they have a lot of cover. We have the high ground though. This is the one thing you want to try and do, is always make sure that you have the high ground, because it will allow you to benefit from that. Because if you're at the low ground, you're kind of like in something that I class as the kill box. I see this a lot when I'm playing with all my friends and stuff, is try and not be in the kill box, because you will get trapped and you will get surrounded, because there might be people. It's like that kind of thing where if you are in the circle of a donut, you know, the hole, and everybody's on like the actual donut itself, they can actually aim down and kill you. That's the thing that you don't want. It's kind of like capture the flag in like paintballing. You usually have the flag in the middle, and everyone has to try and fight for the flag in the middle and run out of the donut with it. Don't want to be in there. But we do actually have an enemy Watson here trying to play defense, putting up a really good perimeter fence too, which is awesome. One of my teammates is actually down. I'm going to try and see if I can protect him, make sure that nobody's around while I do bring him back. We do have a good set of armor and stuff too, so if someone does actually try and do an ambush tactic on me, I'm able to take a little bit of that damage and look after myself. Pathfinder has purple. I think he's been able to take down the Watson. Did he kill the Watson? I'm trying to take down the pipe here. You actually have to shoot the base. This is the time actually where I learned this. This video was quite a while back when Watson just came out. But you have to shoot the base here. Don't shoot the pole, shoot the base of the pole. And then you'll be able to take down Watson's perimeter thing. But you can actually use it to your advantage if you actually have an enemy team that isn't connected to the Watson that you're fighting's perimeter fence too. So you actually use it as your own perimeter fence. Trying to use the L-Star here and the hip fire does not work. The L-Star is really, really powerful in early game, probably not in late game, but it's that kind of thing where it will shred through armor. It's not really good when it comes to health. It's amazing with armor though. But we did actually win this. Comment section below, let me know, what did you think to this match? Nice little bit of, like, what would you call it, claustrophobia, you know? But look forward to bringing more gameplay. Let me know if you've been playing Apex Legends, what would be your favorite moments, your favorite characters, your favorite weapons. Love to know all of this shizzle. It has been me, Josh, playing some Apex Legends for you. I am Noah Proxy also, and I will see you all next time. Ciao for now.